Okay, so here we are again. So this is what I was about to go out and do in the bush, because it's dark out. So they're getting me to think of Connect 4 times 2. Connect 4 plus 4 is 8, which stands for the 8 chakras: the brain, the lungs, the heart, the stomach, the liver, the bladder, intestines, and sex organ. So what they're trying to get me to do is go run to prevent that stroke in the head. So they wanted me to run with red, then orange, then yellow, then green, then blue, indigo, then violet, with the expectation that those things will enter my eyes and travel down my spinal cord and set up shop in the, they'll start at the intestine, they'll go to the intestine here. They want me to run with the red one first. And there's the yellow one because it's the bladder. Then the green one because the intestine. That purple one because of the liver. Orange one because of the stomach. The blue one because of the lungs, and then this purple or indigo is the heart. So inside those ventral root nerves connected to those organs in one single atom, it's all creation. So they're thinking if I was to run with these, that the electricity would turn into some kind of magical frequency and stack up in my spinal cord. I don't buy it though. So the previous video about me going for the run, that's them manipulating me. They manipulated the whole situation, including getting the drugs. You should see how much I got for $20. I got like $100 worth for $20. I thought that's kind of conspicuous. Why give me so much? I looked at it and said, I'm not going to complain, but it's like, holy crap, it's enough for like 10 days, man. I said, they must be trying to get rid of me. Or they're trying to stall me from writing my book, right? So I've already gone 3 days and I can't carry on like this. So I'm going to go back to work tomorrow. Maybe finish that other stuff off some other time. So the stairs, I'm going to do the stairs. Just because it says Saint, S-T, and then A-I-R, Saint Air. So that's me, I'm the Saint, right? And I'm Air, Last Airbender. So I'm going to stick to the stairs, despite what these guys are trying to get me to do. They're trying to get me to run to enlarge my heart. So over here we got, this is I don't know, it's like a plunger or something. But there's black there, right? Black and orange. So there's a TV program called Orange is the New Black. Orange is the New Black. It's a prison show, a female prison show. So if orange is the new black, the black, it represents closing your eyes, like what I was doing up and down the stairs. I was closing my eyes and sweating because I could feel the fire. So that's orange. So orange or fire is in the new black. Or when you shut your eyes and you fantasize and you have a climax, that's the new orange. So I'm not buying what they're trying to sell me. Now over here, there's another thing here. So this represents grandfather, evil grandfather, and my spirit, good grandfather. There's two of us there because our elements are earth. And then we're competing over that black hole there. we're trying to take it over. So if I continue to do my climbing stairs, I'm going to take it over. So if I continue to climb stairs, I'm going to take that black hole over away on him. I'll kill him. And that'll be mine. Like that. And then that electricity wave will be evil grandmother. I don't quite know how to get rid of that woman. I've been trying to do it with the crystal meth, thinking if I'm committing a great deal of sin that, you know, I can drain her energy and then, you know, purify myself and get rid of her. But I don't know, man. It's pretty tough. So if that's her there, orange is the new black, you know, that could be her in the brain when I'm doing my exercising. As dopamine, she's in the brain. Therefore, I might want to consider using the crystal meth while fantasizing without watching the videos, because that might be what's gonna kill that evil grandmother spirit. But I have to be careful because it might kill, you know, the good grandmother. Because this is a tank, and that's Jaden's grandpa's name, Hank the Tank Solomon. He's a Golden Glove boxer. So since this is the tank, and that's orange is the new black, it's almost like it's a prison for females, like wherever they're at on the left hemisphere of the brain. I'm assuming that's where the females are. They're fire. There's some fire ones in there. They could still be safe. However, you know, that light speed, when they jump to light speed, that means that light is crystal meth, like speed. It's evil. So if that's evil, that's spirituality. But it ain't fire. Fire is different. Because that's orange that represents fire. So fire is the new black. Meaning that thing that's in our brains, when we climax, I guess it's a fire climax as opposed to spirituality climax. So if I go on that, I may have to continue to do some spiritual warfare and, you know, get rid of the fire in our brains and replace it with spirituality, because there's a difference between spirituality and fire. This is hot and that's just light. All of these colors combined here. So that's today's epiphany. So so I guess I'll have to try that and see what it gets me. It could be dangerous. I could be hurting the good side of creation, but I don't know. I think the bad side of creation has already done that. I mean, they've been in control for 200,000 years, drinking and drugging, getting high on crystal meth, and having sex every day in their little orgy planets. You know, wherever you go to their planets, are just getting high on crystal meth and having sex, man. That's all these guys think about: drugs and sex, drugs and sex. So they've already messed that up. So I don't think it can do any more damage, right? So I'm going to try to get rid of that grandmother by using the crystal meth and, you know, climaxing with my eyes shut and in silence. And see what happens. And then once I do the purification, you know, hopefully I can get rid of that evil grandmother. But I have to be careful that I don't get rid of our grandmother, because then it might fall into evil's hands. So the dilemmas that they're put up with. So I know that this side is the male side of creation, So when I use this hand and I climax about females, I'm giving the female a dream. The female spirit's a dream. If I was to use this hand while thinking about females, I'd be giving the males a perspective of a female dream. However, if I use this hand, well, picturing, looking at myself, I'm assuming no. How do I do it? This hand here is for female. So the female, I would assume, would project the image while climaxing on this hand as a female to give the male a dream from a female perspective, so he would see the female. This hand here, because it's male, you would have to what did I say, the other one? You would have to think of a male to give the female the perspective of the male. So I've been given the perspective of females on this side. Which I guess means the females on the other side are just getting like they're not getting the dream as a heterosexual dream. It's more of a third person perspective from my perspective. So when you play video games, the joystick is usually on this side. So this is the joystick. This is the one I might want to use. But I stopped using it in the beginning because I'm too cautious. I don't want to risk it. I mean, look, right here, there's a message right here. So this is a stud, right? And this is like another sheathing. So it's not as big. It's not as big as this one, but there's nails here. 2x4 stud nails. Nine-inch nails. So this one nails the dopamine because it's 9-inch Nails is a musical band. You got to think of the 9 as being dopamine because there's 8 chakras. These colors here are associated with the chakras, and then the dopamine is 9. So 9-inch nails, meaning there's an imbalance there if you notice it. Too many males, not enough females. So I may start on the left hand again and see what happens. Anyhow, that's my speech.